Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZIRK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have a pretty big day with Team of the Year reveals later tonight, but this morning we have the weekly wildcard reveals, and it's actually pretty good. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Isaac Reed for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. If you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, the NFL season is over, but there's so much more to do on Underdog. We have the NBA, NHL, March Madness is coming up, UFC this weekend, $2.99. UFC $2.99 is going to be absolutely amazing. You guys can follow me over on Twitter for my picks as well. Use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100, and new users will get this Steph Curry 0.5 point special. Be on the lookout though. Underdog has been running additional specials almost every single day. All right, so let's get these reveals, guys. And as you can see right here, we do also have another stream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time where they're going to be doing the Team of the Year reveals. That is when we are getting those. Team of the Year is going to be dropping tomorrow afternoon. So very interested in that. Let me know down below who you guys want to see in Team of the Year. Weekly wildcards does drop later today around 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, unless there is a delay. And then, of course, UL's on Saturday. Also, do want to mention this because I know people are going to ask about it. The Jason Kelce make-right situation. EA has not tweeted anything about it, and also they did not mention anything on the stream. So, again, absolutely no idea if we're even going to see an update on that. Keep in mind, you know, we have seen this year in particular with the Calvin Ridley. Shout out to you guys for reminding me about that. Calvin Ridley was not in packs for a little bit when they announced that he was also live. It took like 3 weeks for us to get our free Calvin Ridley. So not exactly sure what's going to happen with the Jason Kelce. We shall see. Also, Team of the Year teaser. You guys can let me know down below what you see. I think that's a 49er on the right. Could be CMC potentially. Maybe Kyle Juszczyk. Was he a part of the voting? Cannot remember, but you let me know what you guys see here. We'll see tonight. Getting into the weekly wildcards. Again, these drop later today around 1:30 unless there is a delay. We have 86 overall Elijah Hicks, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. He does also have 86 man coverage, 86 zone coverage, and an 80 hit power. We have Matt Breida, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 change direction, 77 break tackle, an 86 overall veteran. We have Charles Leno with 81 strength, 87 pass block, 86 run block on him. We have Fedarian Mathis. I have never heard of this guy in my entire life. 90 strength, 85 block shed, 70 power move. We have 90 overall Michael Wilson. Was so good for a couple of weeks there on Underdog with his catches. 91 speed, 90 catch in traffic, 90 short route running, 89 medium route running. We also have Zach Bond, 90 overall, but really good stats for a 90 in terms of speed. Not much else, pretty much anywhere else, but 93 speed, 94 strength, 87 finesse move, no block shed though, and not the best strength. 90 overall, Leaky Fotu with 71 speed, 76 excel, 94 strength, 88 block shed, 88 power move. We have 90 overall Trenton Gill with 90 kick power, 88 kick accuracy. We have 93 overall Cater Kohu with 94 speed, 94 excel, 93 man, 90 zone, 93 Landon Roberts, 90 speed, 90 excel, 89 block shed, great hit power at 96, terrible coverage, 70 zone coverage there. Justin Pugh, 90 pass block, 93 strength, 93 run block. And the final 93, before we get into the champions, is A.T. Perry with 94 speed, great short route running at 97, and that 94 catch in traffic. The 96 is starting off. We have Taylor Rapp. A lot of people were tweeting me last night thinking that this was like a cowboy in the teaser. I thought it was a Bill for sure. Taylor Rapp, 97 speed, 96 excel. Great speed, you know, great acceleration as well. 92 man, 95 zone, 95 hit power. Definitely looks pretty good. Good speed, over 90 man, over 90 zone, and also 95 hit power. In terms of abilities, he does get Lurk Artist for 0 AP. Not Pick Artist for 0. Lurk Artist for 0. Also Deep Route KO for 1 AP. Outmatch for 0. And Enforcer for 1 AP in that final bucket. So you could run like Deep Route KO for 1 or Enforcer for 1 with that Lurk Artist for 0 AP right there. Next up, Deion Jones, 96 speed, 94 excel, 85 block shed, 98 hit power, 95 zone. Does get Lurk Artist for 0. His tier 6 bucket was not all that great, but overall, I do think that Deion Jones goes on some decent theme teams. You know, Panthers, Falcons, theme teams. Obviously, you guys can pick him up. Have some really good speed. Should be a pretty solid user for those teams. Next up, this one does intrigue me. Darnell Washington. Now, if I recall correctly off the top of my head, I want to say he's 6'8". He's really, really tall and really big. Going to be a great run blocker. 95 speed, 94 catch traffic, 94 catch, 96 spectacular catch, amazing strength at 89 with that 94 short route running, 93 medium route running, and 84 run block. And in terms of abilities, guys, he actually does get some pretty good abilities. A really underrated ability, in my opinion, is red zone threat. For those of you guys that know, it's pretty good. Red zone threat for 0 AP. In his tier 5, and in his tier 6, he gets tight end apprentice for 1, short in for 1 AP, and mid out for 1 AP. So I know there's a lot of good tight ends in the game right now. Obviously, we all have the free Kyle Pitts as well from the MCS, if you guys have that. There are some better tight ends, but make no mistake about it, especially on like a Steelers theme team, this is a pretty good card. So I kind of like the Darnell Washington. I think it's a fun card. And then the Nike athlete is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He has 99 release. That is his 99 overall stat. 96 speed on him, 96 catch, 95 catch traffic, 96 spectacular catch. Good route running as well. Does get deep elite for 1 AP. Mid in as well for 0 AP. And then in his tier 6 bucket, he gets outside apprentice for 1, short in for 1, and playmaker for 1 AP. So honestly, not a bad card at all. Again, on those theme teams, the Seahawks theme teams for 1 AP, with the abilities that he does get, definitely a nice little stack right there. I will say, though, you know, unfortunately, due to weekly wildcards, how it works right now, a lot of people are just rocking out, you know, with the combine theme teams, team of the year if there's a team cam, all that. So, you know, unfortunately, they don't fit onto those theme teams. And then the LTD is Aaron Rodgers. Now, this is really cool because the card's actually pretty good, but also, this can finally put to rest the rumors that this year they're not going to give upgrades to players that are injured. I told you guys all year, we have seen people who have gotten injured get upgrades in years past. So I was confused why cards like Trayvon Diggs, Aaron Rodgers, Nick Chubb, they haven't received any upgrades throughout the year. Yes, I know, obviously, they cannot get upgrades and stuff like Team of the Week, Team of the Year, but in years past, we've had players like Aaron Rodgers, Chubb, Diggs, that have gotten injured before and gotten cards in like Harvest, Christmas promo. It's never stopped them from giving upgrades in years past, but literally this entire year, Trayvon Diggs doesn't have an upgrade, Nick Chubb doesn't have an upgrade, and Aaron Rodgers got the ultimate kickoff and never saw another card. So this should clear it up, and hopefully now we'll start to see those guys get their upgrades. But Rodgers, 81 speed, 97 throw power, 96, 95, and 95 for the accuracies. Now, Rodgers has Slinger 1, which is really good short, solid medium, not very good deep. Last year, at the beginning of the year, when like everybody was doing these crazy blitzes, it was amazing to have the really quick short accuracy, but Slinger 1's not that good anymore. In terms of abilities, though, he does get Hot Rod Master for 1 and Gunslinger for 0 in his tier 5. And in his tier 6, guys, he gets Fearless for 1, Set Feet Lead for 2, or Pass Lead Elite for 3 AP. Now, if you scramble a lot, you throw on the run a lot, you want to go with Pass Lead Elite because that actually still will activate while throwing on the run. Personally, I don't really know a lot of people that do. So Set Feet Lead for 2, Gunslinger for 0. That's pretty good. So overall, I think the Rodgers is a very solid card. So with that being said, guys, those are the weekly wildcard reveals. As I said, 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight, Team of the Year reveals, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time this afternoon. These cards will drop in the game. Follow me over on Twitter. Gonna get to work on my NBA picks. Hopefully we'll have those up before weekly wildcards drop here at 1:30. And I will catch you guys then with a pack opening, see if we can pull Aaron Rodgers and maybe somehow, some way, pull ourselves Jason Kelce. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.